Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Abhi DhiYogi. Good morning, good afternoon. That was just the sound check. Yeah. So as I was saying, this is Abhi DhiYogi with a few songs, ideas, and stories for today's curation of breath. Seems like we take it as an automatic activity of muscles and whatnot that we breathe, that the birds breathe, that the trees breathe, the fish breathe, the ocean breathes, and the earth breathes. So does the moon. So does the sun. Everything breathes. From an individual standpoint, we believe I inhale the air, take the oxygen, and give out the carbon dioxide and other things. That is my breath in terms of the physical activity. So today, we'll go a little bit deeper in the nature of the breath, in you, me, bees, birds, earth, the stars, the moon. And in doing so, we'll understand a little bit about the environment, if I may say that. What is an environment? That which surrounds us, of which we are a part. So today is the World Environment Day. About us respecting that which surrounds us, that which gives us everything that we need, of which we are a very, very small part. And how do we connect to this environment? Well, it's by our breath. Each one. We're connected to this environment that we live in, of which we are a part of, that which surrounds us, via the breath. So does the fish connect with the ocean, via the breath. And so do the birds connect with this sky, the air, via the breath. So do the trees connect via the breath. So today, we'll try to get a better realization or a clearer realization of what is the breath, the nature of it, and finally, why do we breathe? The purpose. But before we embark on that journey, maybe a song. Where are you, love? Where are you, love? Wanna see you, love. Wanna touch you, love. Wanna feel your love. Wanna be with your love. Wanna hear your love. Wanna taste your love. Love, love, Abhi fall in love. Leave your wants and give fall in love. To the edge of the heaven and hell, to the depths of the past and the next. I've searched, I've looked for you. As I rest, finally I'm with you. Love, love, oh, I'm with love. Here in the now, I'm with love. Like the sand in my hand, slip, slide, go away from you. All these wants and that cloud push me, pull me away from you. In and out, in and out, in and out of love, in and out. So who is the one who's breathing? To understand the nature of the breath, because we're all breathing. So who is breathing in me? And what I mean by that, is it my lungs? Is it my heart? Who's triggering this breath that comes to me and goes away? In and out. Or is it my mind? The brain, yeah? With all its electric signals, neurons and whatnot. Is that what's triggering this breath? Who is? Well, the natural answer would be me. Okay, but what in me is triggering this breath? Because I might be able to hold my breath for a little bit, but then I have to breathe. There's no way around it. Well, I can go without water and air. I'm sorry, I meant food. For days, yeah? But without air, maybe a minute or two, or some of those extraordinary folks, special, who hold their breath for 5 minutes, I guess, or more, I'm not sure. The point is, who is breathing? It's the big question. Because to understand the nature of the breath, we have to understand first who is the one who is breathing, or what is the one that is breathing within us. It seems babies in their mom's tummy, body, breathe. Not the air, but through the umbilical cord, taking in what they need and sending out what they don't through the umbilical cord that connects our navel. It seems they breathe. Taking in, yeah, again, the food, the air, the nourishment for growth. For 9 months, they do that. And one day we are born, and the very first thing that we do is breathe. No one has to teach us. It just happens, it just comes. The breath. And then we cry, yeah? Maybe the pain of coming into this world, yeah? Of the joints and whatnot, from a crammed room into this big, beautiful world. Making that travel, that journey of 9 months. And then we are in this world and we realize what a beautiful world it is. The first thing to realize, and what we do to realize, is breathe in and breathe out. Without any teaching, without any learning, we do it. Each one of us, humans, or be it the newborn pups, or be it the newborn chicks of the birds, be it the trees, be it the fish, anyone, the first action and reaction is breath. And on the contrary, the last action before we leave this world is the breath. When the breath leaves, we say, the loved one left. So and so, the father of, or the son of, or the brother of, or the daughter of, the mother of, grandmother of, yeah? So and so left. Well, the whole body is there, but once the breath goes, he or she has left this world. And when the breath comes, he or she has come into this world, to the baby that just arrived. Only when it starts breathing, we say, the baby has born into this world. So what is this breath? The nature of this breath? And who is breathing? Are we born with a operating system that automatically tells us to breathe in, breathe out? I don't know. Maybe. And then we get into the question of who created this operating system. Is it the mom? Is it the dad? Or is it the nature that surrounds us? The universe that created this operating system that enables us to breathe the day that we are born and enables the breath to stop the day we want to leave or we have to leave. So the nature of me, the nature of which I'm a part of, the nature of everything that's around me, which it's also a part of, this universe per se, to which we connect via the breath, be it in the mom's tummy or once we come into this world, inhaling and exhaling. Is like the electricity that comes into a television or a device and leaves the device, making it come alive. You know, this electricity that comes, into the computers, into the loudspeakers, into the TVs, into nowadays the cars and everything that powers, these devices, comes in, the electricity, lights it up or enables whatever the function may be and leaves. Coming through the positive, going to the neutral or negative, the energy. So this breath that we talk about, which comes and goes, is it just the energy that comes in and that flows out of us as it brings us to life? This energy, just like the electricity, the energy that we need, the core energy, the food gives us energy, the water gives us energy, of course. But what the breath gives, that has to go on 24/7 from start to end. The electricity that we need comes to us via the breath, not just the air, but if I may say, something more than the breath, than the air, sorry. And what is something more or less than the air or lighter than the air? The space that we think is all empty, which makes 99% or more of every atom or every planet or every body or every galaxy. 99.9% or more is just space that we think is empty. And 1% is the matter, the body. So this space that we think is empty, is that the energy enables this matter to come alive. Is the question. Because seems like me, this body, mind, heart, legs, hands, everything operates and works fine as long as I'm breathing. And only with this breath am I able to walk, talk, do what I have to do in this world. If I go into the space per se that is empty, and it seems this body becomes space. Everything disintegrates, it seems, because of pressure and whatnot. So long story short, this breath that connects us to the nature or the environment around us is it the energy that's coming from this nature and environment into us at regular intervals to light us up, to keep us alive, and taking away all those things, maybe words, thoughts, deeds that we don't need and we shouldn't need. Into the big wild world or nature or universe where they merge with the space. Just a thought, an idea on the breath, which is the life, which is the part that is alive, because without it, nothing is. You, me, trees, birds. Without the breath, we're not. So is life breath? Or is breath the life? As you ponder on that idea, how about a song? Waves, all just waves. You and me, babe. These bees, birds and hay. Waves. From the rocks to the mountains, from the stars to the moon. Waves, what's near and far, friend? Waves, everything in between. I've dived deep you and me, ways this love and negativity, ways, So in one word, the nature of breath is life. The life in me, the life in you. The life in the fish, the birds, the trees, the planets, the stars, the moon. That's breath. That's the nature of breath. So what is the breath? Again in one word. Is it just a vibration? A vibration that comes to us and helps us resonate. With whatever life brings to us. Is it the vibration that comes to us and makes every atom in our body vibrate? You know, the protons and the electrons. To vibrate, and in turn cause us to light up with life. The words that we speak, the thoughts that we get, the ideas, the deeds that we do. Is it all because of the breath that came to us? And caused the atoms to vibrate in the vast space? 99.9% of it, yeah, give or take, is just space. In that space, the electrons and the protons vibrate. Or the electrons vibrate. However you want to take it, but long story short, the matter vibrates. And this matter that we talk about, electrons and protons and neutrons, are nothing but again vibrations. One positive, one negative, one neutral. Be it the water, be it the air, be it the sun, be it the earth, the soil, or the space, the empty space that we talk about, all have vibrations. Atoms, if I may say. Elements, whatever you want to call it, which are the fundamental blocks, building blocks of this whole universe of you, me, and everyone. And these are, as they say, just vibrations. If we are driving a car, acceleration is one vibration. Braking is the opposite vibration. The driver is the neutral who's driving all of it. So, what is in the breath? Is it just a vibration? And this matter, which is made up of electrons, protons, and neutrons, there's positive vibration, there's negative vibration, there's neutral. So this breath which comes to us, does it cause these electrons and protons to vibrate in the neutral space? Is that the nature or the science or what is in the breath? Just a vibration, a frequency. The human frequency that enables all the human atoms to vibrate, to form this structure that we call human. And if we look at a plant and a tree, that too is made up of air, water, earth, sun, and space. But again, that frequency causes that matter to manifest into a tree. The vibration as a tree. So the seed, which has all the atoms and everything that it needs, once it starts vibrating, then it grows into a tree. Once it starts breathing, then it grows into a tree. Once the seed starts breathing, then the seed vibrates, breaks open to form the shoots, the roots, subsequently the leaves. Just vibrations, different vibrations that again grow and grow to become a beautiful tree. Same thing with our body. Vibrations. So what is in the breath? What makes up the breath? Just a vibration. And it manifests, this vibration, this life, as me in the form of words, thoughts, and deeds. And that's the OS, I guess, that we are born with. How to resonate with the vibration that makes us who we are. How about a song? And before we embark on that, another song and the conclusion. When you have some time in a quiet place, try to put your hands on your ears. And breathe in and breathe out. Listen to the breath. And who knows, you too may hear the ocean, waves coming in, going out. So what is the breath? even if we say vibration or a wave, and someone says to me, prove it, that's all I can do. Put the hands over your ears and listen to it. And you'll hear the ocean. You'll hear the wave coming in and going out. A song to conclude. After the song, is the conclusion. My love, your love, all one love. My love, your love, all one love. Fall in love, with love, fall smiles, tears, hopes, fears, all are born from this love. What I get and all that's lost, friend, everything is meant too much one day. It'll I'm in love, love. You're in love, love, all in one. Love, love. So as we hear the waves, when we put our hands over our ears and breathe and listen, the nature of the breath, we start getting glimpses of it because we pay attention to the breath. You know, this frequency, this wave, this life that comes to us makes us alive and leaves with each passing breath. When we pay attention to it, not thinking, not changing the breath, not playing with that, just paying attention. That's it, just paying attention. We realize this life that's coming to us with each breath, bringing the best it has to us. And if our OS is putting us in the mood of positive proton, let's say, then we experience life that comes to us, this breath, as something very positive. And sometimes we might be in a negative mood, sad. Then we experience this life that comes to us with each breath as sad. And then comes a day when we start paying attention to this breath closely. Realize, just watching it, right? From the neutral standpoint. The breath comes and goes. And in doing so, is the positive and negative. From the high to low, low to high. Just like a battery in a device with its polarities of positive and negative, yeah? And as the current flows, for it to flow, there has to be a difference. If not, the battery is dead. So the positives and negatives of life that we call it are essential for this energy to flow. And when we look at it from the perspective of neutral, where we see the happiness and the sadness and the purpose behind both, the lesson in both, we start to understand in this observation from the viewpoint of neutral, yeah? From the observation from the viewpoint of the neutron, looking at the proton, the positive, and then the electron, the negative, we realize that their dance together is life. And the essence of this life, that we observe from being neutral, yeah? Again, just ideas here that come to me. So when we observe from the neutral standpoint, we realize this vibration, this wave that comes to us comes from love. Everything around us is filled with love. And love means everything. Positive, negative, good, bad, neutral, everything. Just like the empty space that lets the sun shine, as well as the darkness to exist, or the night. So be it the space that we consider empty, But I assume, and my belief is, it's filled with love to the sky, the blue sky that we see, to the air, to everything that surrounds us, which we see, touch, feel, scent, taste. We said all of that was just a vibration, the wave. And all of that vibration is happening because of the breath, which is life. And this breath, or this life, comes from love, and then goes back into love, taking all the impurities, the thoughts, the words, the deeds, where love accepts it with open arms and merges it back into love, the positive and the negative, merging back into the neutral. So this essence of life is love. And love is made up of positive, negative, and the neutral. Good times, bad times, and the neutral times. Happy, sad, success and failure. Both merging back into the neutral, the empty space within each atom and all around us. So 99% of us, of our body, I guess, is filled with this empty space, or the space that is full of love. And the 99% of this universe as we see it, be it the birds, trees, planets, galaxies, sun, moon, 99% is empty space which is filled with love. So why do we breathe? Breath is because the love manifests within us as words, as thoughts, and as deeds, full of love. Whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we say, when it's full of love, we realize the breath, the life comes to us filled with love, so we may manifest it into words, thoughts, and deeds filled with love. And those words, thoughts, and deeds that don't fill up with love, when shared, the love around us accepts it, melts it back into love. Into the positive, negative, and neutral. So in giving the best that we have, we share the love that's within us, in accepting whatever comes to us with open arms. We accept the love in everything, the success and the failures, the good and the bad. That come to us because we're full of love. Thank you for being here today. Hoping to catch you tomorrow, same time, 12 noon, Chicago time, plus or minus 15 minutes, at abhi.dhiyogi.org. You may watch the past concerts as well as read the books and ideas at the same link, abhi.dhiyogi.org. Thank you.